And welcome to Rogers TV. We are at the Activa Sportsplex. This one is for all the marbles, and it's an all GTHL final here at the OHL Gold Cup, and plenty of names you will see in the OHL this upcoming season will take to the ice in this final, including first overall pick from the last priority selection, exceptional status player Shane Wright. He is playing for Team GTHL Red, and for Team GTHL Blue, centering that first line, Kitchener Rangers first rounder Francesco Pinelli. And we're going to go and send it up to upstairs with Tyson and Mike. They'll have the call, and we'll get right into it after the anthem. We're good?
Moments away from puck drop here at the final of the OHL Gold Cup. Tyson Shark, Mike Hepditch. Mike, like Mark was saying, it's not really a surprise to see these two GTHL teams here in the final.
Absolutely, especially when you look at how many draft picks, number one round draft picks at that, came out of these two teams. Of the top 5 picks, at least 4 of them are playing in this game.
Absolutely, it's going to be probably the best hockey we've seen all week. Kitchener Rangers having a hometown boy, number 11 in blue. That's Francesco Pinelli taking face-off. Blue back in their zone.
Both of these two teams coming into the game 3-0 on the tournament. So, as you mentioned, great hockey going to be coming out of this gold medal game.
That's Pinelli up across center ice. He gets a shot off, and it's stopped by Rosenzweig. Puck comes back to the point. That's Mailloux. Mailloux shot gets through its block. Pinelli robbed on the rebound. Blue with some nice early pressure here. Icing waved off. That's Brant Clark. Lost it in the corner. He takes down his man. Delayed penalty. GTHL Red going to head to the first power play of the game. Brant Clark heading off for tripping.
Seeing the physicality coming out early in this game, these two teams, they know each other. They've been playing against each other all season long. They know who are the strong players, who are the weak players, who to get under their skin, and who to let lie.
And the interesting part about these two GTHL teams is they actually played with each other as well. They did a fantasy draft style before the tournament to decide who would play with who. So a lot of players not only playing against guys they've played all season, but teammates as well, or line mates in some cases.
You know, that stands strong for chemistry between the players, and it's no surprise with that they are here for the gold medal game.
Puck all the way back to the red end. Rosenzweig passes it off to his defenseman. Red trying to break out of the zone. That's Shepard who wheels back. Leading the chart, it's Aiden Shepard. Red get it out into the corner and forecheck. Curry in the corner. Avoids a hit on the far boards. Blue chip in front, can't get it by Shepard. Red turn it up the ice. Puck cleared back out to center. It's going to come back into the zone.
Two very strong teams out here, Tyson. I mean, watching them throughout the season, or well, for the tournament rather, I didn't get a chance to get to Toronto to see them, but throughout the tournament, I mean, Red has been strong on the offense. Blue has been extra strong on the defense. These two teams clashing is like thunder meeting lightning.
Puck comes to the point. It's cleared out. Rosenzweig with it behind his net. It's Eric Bonsteel back to pick it up. Red breaking out of their zone. Cross-ice pass to his man. Red breaking into the zone. They wheel it around. It's kept in on the far boards. Puck behind the net. Tip on the near boards, gets it out to center ice. Blue head off for a change. Shepard being chased, eludes his man. Shepard connects on the pass through the neutral zone. Point shot just tipped wide. Red circles in front of the net, just over top of the left corner. Puck kept in at the blue line, up in the air. Just 5 seconds left on this power play. Into the corner, it's Wyatt Johnston. Johnston cutting in front, has it stripped. Back to even. This is Brant Clark with it. Forward shot in front is tipped. Big save there by Justin Wu. Clark with it, passes it to his D partner. It's almost picked off. Blue center just hits off the outside of the post. Tucker Roberts in with a great chance. Here's Oliver Smith down the half wall. Kept in at the blue line. Puck is iced. It's waved off as it's right to Wu. To center ice, GTHL Red regrouping. He gets it over to Forberg. Forberg has it stolen. It's Zito in alone and a shot. It's over top of the net. Blue doing a nice job of getting some pressure after a big penalty kill. Here comes Red. They dump it in. Cato behind his net over to Aiden Shepard. This is Pinelli up with it. He just dumps it into the far corner. Pinelli still chasing the Rangers' first-round draft pick. Up comes GTHL Red. That's Shane Wright with the strip behind. He centers, but it's taken by Blue. Del Mastro rubbed out along the boards as he gets it in deep. Fight along the boards near the Red bench. Point shot deflected wide. Liam Arnsby on it. Long shot deflected wide by Rosenzweig. Red out to center. Here comes Josh Bloom. Puck comes in front. Big save there by Justin Wu.
No surprise that Wu was picked up in the draft this year. That guy was all over the puck. Just dead-eyed vision. It was like he had a target lock on it, never let it slide. Just the shooter had no chance.
Extra incentive there for Wu as well, playing in front of his future hometown crowd here in Kitchener. Draws one by GTHL Blue. Zach Ertl throws it behind his net. Blue on the breakout. Ertl with the tip, and it's out of play.
Off the stick of Luca Del Bel Belouz. Try saying that one 10 times fast. I got to make a shout out to Belouz there. Look at those stripes on that bucket, giving them the speed advantage and probably throwing off GTAL Red as they see those stripes, get a little confused.
It's pretty impressive. Racing stripes make you go faster, right?
Absolutely. Racing stripes or speed holes.
I think that's how it works. Red coming to the zone with a good chance. Wu up to, no, it goes in. It's a shot from Alex Christopoulos, squeaks through the arm of Wu.
It happens in a goaltender that for a goal like that, they're going to want that one back. As you're going to see on the replay in just a second, Wu had him squared off, just snuck under his right arm. It's one of those ones you think it's going wide, but it snuck left on him.
It's a tough one to give up. It's a nice pass from Liam Arnsby there in the center to get it over to Christopoulos, who buries the first goal in this game. It's GTHL Red with the lead. 11:21 left in the first period. After an opening goal for GTHL Red, Blue Squad wanting a big answer back here.
Both teams coming out strong in this first period. It is anybody's game, and even seeing a little bit of animosity between the whistles here. Obviously, two players going head-to-head there, having a few words to one another. And number 14 from Red, Mark Bordeaux there, even having a couple of words at the blue bench.
We saw that in the bronze medal game as well. These guys are competitors, and they really want to win. Back on the far boards, Blue break it out of the zone. Here's Don, dumps it in and goes for a chase. It's Clark back for it for Red. Blue trying to work the cycle. It's Don. Puck stripped, here comes Red. Wyatt Johnson, GTHL Red, 2-on-1. Johnson gets it over. Back in front, what a save there by Wu!
Red coming in with that tic-tac-toe play, almost putting another one up on the board, but as you saw from Wu, sliding across and making the big save.
Just an unreal save there with the stick by Wu. Little redemption for the goal he let in just a moment ago. Red with it in the offensive zone. Puck behind the net, Wu. Hard to his post, makes the stop and covers up.
These two teams playing out there as if they're going for the Stanley Cup itself. I understand this is the gold medal matchup, but these two teams just, wow, blowing my mind with the speed, the skill, and the intensity in this game.
I think the aspect of playing against some of your teammates as well just adds to that competition factor, that you want to win, you want those bragging rights.
Absolutely.
Puck kept in the zone. Blue on the attack, it's off the outside of the post. Trying to get the cycle going. Puck in the slot, it's cleared by Red. Here they come on the break. That's Paul Christopoulos, nearly hauled down, no call. Paul Christopoulos down in the corner, not to be confused with his twin Alex, who scored the goal earlier for GTHL Red.
You know what they say, if you can make one, make two.
Yeah, both the Christopoulos brothers played with each other for their entire life. Actually, both drafted by the North Bay Battalion in this past April's OHL draft as well, so it looks like they'll be continuing their hockey careers together.
I mean, if they keep playing as well as they have been, we could see a Christopoulos-Sedin redemption, maybe in Vancouver.
I think it's very well in the cards. Draw in the red zone. Point shot, nice block by the Red defender. Stripped in the center ice by Pinelli. Here comes Arcuri on the far side. Arcuri drives behind the net. Holding on, trying to start a cycle. Othman behind the net, working on his defender. And Red breaks out of the zone. That's Shane Wright. Shane Wright, Red, 2-on-1 pass across just under the stick of Josh Bloom. Good chance there for GTHL Red. Now it's Blue on the attack. That's Brennan Othman. Quick move, gets it in, but he can't get around the defenseman. Pinelli's shot takes a deflection, is on the far boards. Arcuri centering pass stripped. It's his teammate Shane Wright, knew exactly where he was passing to.
Absolutely. Fantastic play by the two of them. Shane Wright, no surprise that he's the first overall pick, with Brennan Othman on the opposing side being number two. Two top players out there in this game today.
Absolutely. Shane Wright granted exceptional status by the OHL as we get some rough stuff behind the whistle.
Oh, you can tell these two teams are not happy with each other starting off here. Net being knocked off its moorings. Wu staying out of trouble. But Blues defenseman just taking the Red attacker down and telling him, we're here to play, no messing around.
There you see Brant Clark trying to explain the situation to the ref.
Sitting there being like, come on, ref, he hit us. We didn't fight them back hard.
It's the whole kids argument of, no, he started it.
The referee comes in and says, well, I'm ending it. Outside we go with that face-off.
No minors handed out after that altercation. Draw back to the neutral zone. Zelkin out of the draw. In comes Justin Ertl. It's won by Red. Clark just dumps it in. Blue on the breakout. This is Zelkin. Zelkin over to Ertl. Pass picked off. Back to the neutral zone is Blue. Puck takes a deflection. Nice move there by Kressler. They'll rub out along the boards there by the Blue defender. Ertl takes a bump in the corner. Puck comes in front, but it's cleared away by Braden Kressler. Clark keeps it in at the point, just tosses it in. One Red forward going for a change, getting some fresh legs on the ice. And it's kept in at the point. Red back on the attack, puck tipped. Blue with a chance on the break. This is Justin Ertl, 1-on-2. He just regroups and waits for some help. Ertl kept it in. Shot there, good save by Rosenzweig. Gets a glove on it and knocks it out of play.
The animosity that's building between these two teams. I know you're playing against each other all season. I know you're sitting there. You played on the same team. You want those bragging rights. But this might not be the right place to start dropping the gloves or threatening to drop the gloves, especially with so many important members in the crowd.
I think there's a big difference between showing some fight and doing something that might get you in trouble. Because as much as teams want to see their draft pick with a lot of OHL coaches and scouts here today, they don't want to see them take it over the line. They want to know that they have that line that they're not going to cross.
Absolutely.
Red on the attack. Chipped in. Almost kept in at the point. GTHL Blue going to go for a skate. That's Don. Don Dreg. Shot takes a tip, and Rosenzweig gets a glove on it. A little more pushing behind the whistle. That one a little bit nicer than the one we saw on the other end of the ice.
Just a little bit. Just enough to let you know, like, hey, you can go for that rebound, but we're here to shut you down.
Draw to the left of Rosenzweig. Shepard gets it over to his D partner, Anania. Anania dumps it in. In on the forecheck, it's Tucker Robertson. He tries to center, but it goes right under the stick. Kept in by Anania. Point shot blocked and wide. Blue starting the cycle. Clearing out of the zone, it's Red. Big hit there on the far boards. That was Pasquale Zito on a nice hit. Puck thrown to the corner. Wu trying to cover up, bobbles it. Point man taken down, delayed penalty. We're going to get our second penalty of the game here. Red back to the power play with a chance to add to their lead.
And it looks like number 11, Oliver Smith from GTHL Blue, taking the 2 minutes for tripping, giving Red the advantage here. Now, this could be a turning point in the first period, giving Red that attack advantage. However, Blue held strong in their first penalty kill of the game.
It's right on the draw for Red. It's scrummed. Red with control of it. Back to the point. He waits. Cutting down the win. Here's Red. Clark with it now. Right. Over to Bloom. Bloom's point shot blocked. Clark picks it up, tries to throw it back. Can't connect on his teammate. Bloom keeps it in on the near boards. He gets it behind the net. That's O'Donnell. O'Donnell over to right. Clark calling for it. Clark back to right. One touch pass, can't get it. Kept in by Clark. Now on the half wall. Red walks in with space. It's tipped, knocked right down. Second chance blocked. in front, stick broken. He's got to go get a new twig. Puck cleared down by Blue. Blue gets a change, getting some fresh legs on the ice as we've got a stoppage in play.
Looks like it was knocked out of play there, but these two teams on this penalty kill and power play respectively, they are just colliding and making quite the show of the penalty kill here.
You can see the Don Mills Flyers connection there between Brant Clark and Shane Wright. Trying to connect for GTHL Red. 1:15 left in the power play. 4:28 left in the first period. Draw in the red defensive zone. It's one. Arcuri on the nice forecheck. Red with the breakout out of their zone. Puck on the far boards. Coming in front, Wu covers up. Got a whistle. Under a minute to go in this power play. Face-off now going to be in the offensive zone for GTHL Red. A chance for them to set something up.
As you've been watching this whole period, Red has been taking the advantage, staying strong in Blue's zone. As I mentioned, Red known for their attack power and their offense. Blue known for their exceptional defense. This is why it's a collision of the gods, if you will. The super strong attack, super strong defense. We'll find out who wins.
It's Edward Moskowitz back behind his net. Loses it in the center ice. It's dumped back in. Mystery comes out from behind his net. Red still trying to get something. They now enter the zone. That's Christopoulos. Christopoulos over. Arnsby, point shot. Christopoulos scores! Takes the pass from Liam Arnsby and hammers it past Justin Wu.
Just what a beautiful shot from Christopoulos. You know, 60% of the time that move is going to work every single time. In that case, just goes to show why he is as good as he is. We're actually going to be chatting with Paul Christopoulos coming up in the first intermission.
Doesn't take long once Red enters that zone to set it up. See the nice pass back and the big shot by Christopoulos at the point.
Absolutely. Just a howitzer from the point there. Wu didn't stand a chance. Too many bodies in front of him. He could have got lucky with a save, but this time his luck ran out.
Red takes a 2-0 lead. We've got 3:20 left in the first period. Far side, it's Pinelli. The Rangers draft pick cuts towards the center net. Drops it off. Here comes Red. And we've got another penalty coming.
Looks like this.
Sure.
As you say, it looks like this one's going to number 5. Eric Bonsteel for an interference, getting the toonie on that one.
Blue heading to their first power play of the game. Chance to cut into the deficit.
Blue being known so well for their defense, I wonder how well their penalty or power play divisions and their special teams can be in this game. Obviously seeing their penalty kill, fantastic, but the power play, well, time will tell.
Got some big weapons on this power play as well, leading off with the first line of Pinelli, the Rangers draft pick. Francesco Arcuri, number 9, and then number 8, Brendan Othman. Othman, second overall pick to the Flint Firebirds in the 2019 OHL draft. Puck chipped in, it's Logan Mailloux on the chase. Kept in, Pinelli almost taken out. Here comes Del Mastro. Del Mastro's shot is stopped. Collision in the blue paint. Whistle blown down.
Looks like Rosenweig might have taken just a clip off of him there. He's going to go for a little check on to make sure he's all right.
Looks like that was Arcuri going hard to the net, trying to create something. Puck one back. It's rimmed around the boards. Pinelli keeps it in at the point, trying to find Arcuri on the bottom left. Pinelli takes a hit, keeps it in just momentarily. It's cleared out. Here comes Brant Clark down the near wall. The defenseman in on the attack. He's pushed out. One hand wraparound, but he can't get it to go.
What a great play from him coming in there. Going end to end. He's a 200-foot player. And like you said, the one-handed wraparound there, that would have been a highlight reel goal and a highlight of his career scoring that one.
Brant Clark saw some space and took it, nearly converted. 1:08 left in the GTHL Blue power play.
So surprised that Clark was picked up by Barrie in the draft this year. I mean, with plays like that, Barrie's going to have a solid defensive line.
Blue back for the regroup. It's Owen Simpson. Gets it over to number 16, Nolan Don. Blue stopped right at the line. It's Red now with a break. Pass over, hits Jack Beck. Beck trying to get it back to the point. It's nearly picked off. Here come Blue, 3-on-3. Gets it over. Trying to find something. In the corner, it's Beck. It's it across. 15 seconds left on the power play. Little bit of a hold on the puck there. It's Red on the attack. Big shot just over the left shoulder. Stoppage in play, just 6 seconds left on this power play. Looks like GTHL Red is going to kill off that penalty.
They've done a great job defensively on this penalty kill, you know, holding to their man. They've actually seems to be more in Blue's zone than Blue's been in theirs. It almost makes me wonder who's actually on the penalty kill here.
Comes Blue across the line. It's Smith. Smith chips it down behind the net. Tucker Robinson on the chase. Robertson takes a check along the boards. Picks it back up, centers. Last minute of play in the first period. Here comes Red. Shane Wright over. Back to even here now. Right in, rubbed out on the forecheck. Blue breaking out of the zone. Puck's right to Zito. Zito's shot deflected. Goes wide. Big reverse hit there by Shane Wright in the corner. Blue just going to walk it out to the neutral zone. He's got to wait for his teammate to get on the side. Pasquale just throws it back to his defenseman. This is Aiden Shepard now on the near side. Waits just inside the blue line. Zito with a pickup on the far boards. Trying to get it in front, but it's picked off by the Red. And Blue get it back. Good stick lift there by the Red defender, and it's iced. They're going to blow it down. And they got a late penalty here behind the play as the puck was iced.
Looks like Eric Bonsteel from GTHL Red heading back to the box for an additional 2 minutes. Not sure what the call was there. Looks like could have been a rough.
Took out his man behind the play here, back in the red zone. Referees trying to put a stop on any more rough stuff before we see anything. Just 3 seconds left, so Clark's going to hold it up against the boards.
Interference on the call there.
End of the first period, it's 2-0 GTHL Red. Good period for both teams, obviously. Lots of chirping going on as the teams are heading off the ice. Referees trying to separate them.
This could make for an interesting game as these two keep chatting with each other, whether they're talking about the game on the ice or what they're doing afterwards. Either way, it's going to make for an interesting second and third period coming up.
And I think it's going to continue, like you said, in the second and third period. We're going to pause for a brief break, but we'll be right back. GTHL Red, 2-0 lead here at the OHL Gold Cup on Rogers TV.
2-0 GTHL Red over Team GTHL Blue after the first period of play, being joined by one of the goal scorers for GTHL Red, Paul Christopoulos. And just first of all, what did you make of that opening period?
I mean, our team came out strong. I mean, in the dressing room, we were just, our coach is telling us to come out strong, lots of hits, and just get pucks in the net and have puck control and lots of shots and just play our game.
Now, what's the dynamic like? I know you're playing against guys that you've played against all season, but also more importantly, guys you've played with all season long in such a high stakes game like this. I guess what's that like on the ice?
Oh, I mean, these guys are all very skilled and have very good IQ. I mean, when you call for the puck, it's right on your stick. I mean, there's no time. Like, there's no time out there. They're really fast. They're really on you fast, and there's good players. I mean, we're playing against my team, some of my teammates, and never played against them before, and it's good competition.
Now, it's you and your brother, your twin brother, that has both goals here. What's it like playing with your brother? I know both of you, of course, being North Bay Battalion draft picks as well, so you get to continue that chemistry as you move up to the OHL ranks.
Yes, we have very good chemistry. I mean, we've been playing on the same team for a number of years since we started hockey, and we just build up that chemistry. It's like just playing with my brother. It's really good.
Now, going into the second and third period, what do you guys have to do to close this out and get the gold?
I mean, we gotta play defense. I mean, defense wins championships, and we just got not kind of get pucks deep, but just chip and chase, chip and place, and we need possession.
Defense wins championships, one of my favorite sayings. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
That was Paul Christopoulos, one of the goal scorers. GTHL Red 2, GTHL Blue 0. After the first period of play, we'll be right back with more hockey action here at the Activa Sportsplex in Kitchener. Back here, Mark Perry alongside Peter Curtis. And Peter, just tell me a little bit about what you do and just what you're doing here this weekend.
I'm the general manager of the Greater Toronto Hockey League, and this year this program came under my belt. So a learning curve, big time, about scouting, getting the right coaches, and of course picking 40 players from 12 teams was one of the difficult jobs I had this year.
Now, it must be exciting to have two GTHL teams here in the final.
I call us the Evil Empire. I know it was May the 4th yesterday. I mean, my friends at the Alliance and the OMHA, I mean, we're like the bad guys jokingly, but I mean, it's cyclical. There could be other years where you could have the Alliance versus the OMHA. It's timing, it's injuries, it's health. It's great to have it. I had nothing to do with it. The players are the guys that did the work. But it is great to celebrate how hard they worked and to be in the gold medal final.
Now, there's a lot of first rounders on this ice. I mean, we think about Shane Wright, of course, here in Kitchener, Francisco Pinelli. I mean, that Don Mills Flyers team alone just was absolutely amazing all throughout the regular season. I guess it really made it. Does it make it a little bit easier to pick a lot of these players when you see a lot of those players doing so well together?
Well, the challenge was, are they that good and everyone's behind them? But we were lucky. Our second, third, fourth place team, you had the Marlies, the Nats, the Red Wings, they were phenomenal. So when you look at what the Don Mills Flyers did this year against those teams, I mean, scouting those, you got to see players under duress. You could go watch 1 versus 12 and see them rack up a 9-1 win. I call them cheap points. Seeing them against each other, we had a really good opportunity to evaluate them.
It seems like there's quite the dynamic here all throughout the weekend. These teams have been going on strong. I guess what's the weekend been like for you to watch them from the outside here?
It's been awesome, but the main thing we have to remember, this is for Hockey Canada. So they want to develop players, they want to evaluate players, and we told the guys, okay, it's OHL Gold Cup, but the draft's done now. Now you got to play your game so Hockey Canada can get you into that under-17 program. The next step now will hopefully be 50 or 60 kids from Ontario going to the camp in Calgary in July to be on that Hockey Canada Under-17 Challenge.
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this, and best of luck watching the rest of this game.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome. We'll be right back with the second period of play. Stay tuned. You're watching the OHL Gold Cup gold medal game. 2-0 Red over Team.
Back here at the Activa Sportsplex in Kitchener, Tyson Sharp, Mike Hepditch, Mike, GTHL Red with the 2-0 lead through the first period. And I think with what we were seeing, it could have been a lot worse for Blue.
Absolutely. If Blue wasn't such a solid defensive team, this could have easily been a 4, 5, 6 even nothing goal lead going into the third or second period here.
I think you have to look at Justin Wu, the goaltender for GTHL Blue, the Rangers draft pick. First goal, like to have back. Second one, tough chance on the shot from Paul Christopoulos at the point, but he made a number of terrific saves in that first period to keep it just 2-0 after 20.
Absolutely. Very reminiscent of an early like Patrick Waugh-esque moves out there, sliding side to side, getting the glove out there, knocking it off the toe, even a couple of stick saves, really keeping Blue in this game.
The thing that stood out the most in the first period was the skill level that's on display. Obviously, you've got Shane Wright, Brennan Othman, the other first-round draft picks, but there's a lot of good talent on these teams, not just from the first line, but all the way through to the fourth line and the defensive pairings. Just some great talent on the ice today.
Absolutely. We're in for a great second period, and I can't wait for the rest of this game.
Moments away from puck drop. We're going to take one last break. When we get back, we'll get you to the second period. GTHL Red, GTHL Blue, OHL Gold Cup Final. Teams lined up at center ice, 17 minutes on the clock. Second period of the OHL Gold Cup Final starts between GTHL Blue and GTHL Red. It's the Red with a 2-0 lead at the start of this period. Blue needing a quick response.
Red also starting this period short-handed thanks to the actions. Just seconds left in the first period.
Mailloux with it behind his net. Logan Mailloux starts the breakout. That's Pinelli on the far boards looking for some help. He's just going to hold it and circle the net. Chips it up the half wall. Othman gets it to the point. This is Mailloux. Nearly avoids his man. It's a break now for Liam Arnsby. But Justin Wu comes out to deny the chance. Othman throws it off a skate at center ice. Othman with it on the near boards. Crosses with Francesco Arcuri. This is Pinelli. Cleared out by the stick of Liam Arnsby. Wu holds it off for his defenseman. That's Devin Negra, number 7. Negra carrying it up the ice. Through the neutral zone, still with the puck. Negra throws it to the point. Puck comes over. Blue trying to get the cycle. This is Kressler in the corner. Kressler centering pass is tipped, but the save by Rosenzweig. Blue still on the attack. That's Ertl in the corner, gets knocked down, no call. Kept in on the point by Anania. Anania actually going to be joining us in the second intermission for an interview with Mark Perry. Here comes Red on the attack. Blocker save by Wu, pucks into the crowd, watch out.
Gotta say, that Mark Perry guy, very sharp-looking guy, could be a few feet taller, though.
I think the people he was interviewing were just very tall.
Well, must be. Giants amongst men, if you will. Tyler Perry, of course, being one of our close friends, he did the play-by-play for the bronze medal game just before this.
Did a fantastic job, doing a fantastic job for us reporting as well. 2 great interviews at intermission. Can expect much of the same between the second and third periods. Even strength now. It's Red on the attack. Tripped up. Still gets a shot. What a goal! Mark Bordeaux from his knees.
Wow. Getting that one up and over the shoulder of Wu. Impressive. This is why these two teams are here in the gold medal game, and that just shows the skill coming from the attack of GTHL Red. Unbelievable.
Goal by Bordeaux. Those are the types of goals you wish you could score.
Absolutely. If that's not on the next Rock'em Sock'em tape, I don't know what is, because that was a goal from the good old boys.
3-0 here. GTHL Red now. 14:52 left in the second period. Comes Blue. Crosses with his teammate. Can't get it out. Red away, 3-on-1. It's Beck leading the charge. Beck gets it back, cross ice. Good diving stop there by Mailloux. Far corner, Red still with it. Clark throws it into the corner. Forecheck now by Red. Pushing and shoving behind the net. Puck cleared out. Jacob Frasca. This is Gillespie's shot is stopped. Rosenzweig makes the save and covers up for the whistle.
Just hearing the sound coming off the pads of Rosenzweig there. Wow, what a wrister from the top of the circle. I'm surprised that got stopped.
It's a good shot there from Ryan Gillespie. Played for the Toronto Red Wings this year. Draw to the right of Rosenzweig. It's won by Red. Bond steal back behind his net, turns it over. Capped in by Negra on the point. Beck gets it in the corner. Sorry, that's Kressler behind the net with a nice move to elude the defender. It's taken away. This is Shane Wright out to the neutral zone. Takes a hit, loses the puck. Kressler coming back in his zone is stripped by Shane Wright, and he takes a big hit there from Eric Bonsteel. Wright still on the forecheck, showing some nice pressure. 5-on-4 hockey here in the second period. 1:11 left in the power play. 3-0 GTHL Red.
GTHL Red doing a fantastic job on the penalty kill, just showing that they are not a force to sit down and take a shot to themselves.
Othman steers wide of the net, can't center it. This is Pinelli setting up on the power play. Point shot blocked. Kept in. This is Nagra. Nagra rubbed out along the half wall, trying to keep the play alive. Puck gets past Pinelli and goes all the way down to his own defensive zone. Anania throws it into the corner. It's no icing. Puck comes in front. Pinelli's shot goes wide. And watch out, that's right at the coaches.
It's a good thing the coaches have their eyes on the play. Otherwise, one of them could have taken it off the skull, and we could have seen an interesting paint job on the wall, if you know what I mean.
.28 left in the power play. Puck comes to the point. It's across to Anania. Tip over. Blue trying to set something up on the power play. Behind the net, that's our Curry. Our Curry center. Over Pinelli on the half wall. Our Curry with it, gets it over. That's Shepard. Shepard to Pinelli. Pinelli looking in front. In the center of the ice, it's blocked and knocked wide. Man out of the box, 5-on-5 hockey. Good kill by the GTHL Red squad. Puck in the corner, stripped and taken down below the goal line. It's Chandler Romeo on the takedown. Red now on the breakout out of the zone. It's Clark again leading the attack. He tries to center, it's to Beck. Beck gets it over. Woo, another big save. Puck tipped out into the neutral zone and cleared. Here comes Red. They've got to break. This is Shane Wright on the puck. Shane Wright to the center of the ice, gets cut off. Point shot tipped in front. Second chance denied by Wu.
Justin Ertl from GTHL Blue took a nasty collision at top of the circle in the Reds' defending zone. He's just taken off the ice there, and the trainer attending to him, limping off. Let's hope he's back in the next couple of lines.
Point shot is tipped wide by Shane Wright. Second chance off the outside of the post. Red, all the pressure in the world. Big hit there by Aiden Shepard. It's Mark Bordeaux on the hit there, the third goal scorer. Potential break here for Blue. It is. In alone, one man to beat, and he gets it done. That's number 11, Oliver Smith on the goal. Great play in the neutral zone to spring himself on the breakaway before going 5-hole on Rosenzweig.
He just made that look easy. Coming in on the replay here, watch him as he comes in. The quick slide through the pads and the celebration, leg up, thrust up. He's good to go.
Lots of hockey left to play. 10:47 in the second period. Now 3-1. Blue, though, can't start a comeback without getting the first one.
Absolutely. It takes one, and then the landslide can start. It's anyone's game at this point.
Icing, and this one's going to come back to the Blue zone.
As you probably know, Tyson, it is one of the worst leads to have in hockey, a 2-goal lead, which Red has now at a 3-1 pace. One more goal from Blue in this game could be over for Red. Get that momentum under the Blues sweaters, and away you go.
With the talent on both of these teams, it wouldn't surprise me. Nets off, so we'll have another whistle. Face off again. Be redone in the Blue end. Draw to the right of Justin Wu. He's been phenomenal here despite giving up 3 goals.
Absolutely. Just standing between those pipes like a brick wall. One hole there, here and there. But, hey, he's been standing phenomenally. I can't wait to see him next year with the Kitchener Rangers.
Stoppage in play here. Draw's going to come out to the neutral zone just in front of the GTHL Red bench. That's Simpson back in his zone. Shot kept in at the point. Cut in, point shot stopped by Wu. GTHL trying to break out, but he gets stripped. That's Luca Del Bel-Belouz. Del Bel-Belouz again with it at the point. Throws it at the net. It's wide right. To the center ice. It's Blue. Point shot off the stick and up and over the net. Got another whistle here.
I think that was good for the field goal there. I wonder if they're going to go for the 2-point conversion.
It put them ahead. I would suggest it.
Seeing a lot of these great tips coming off of sticks here. It's showing the defensive play from both teams, being able to get that stick in front of the puck, the body in front of the man, helping to prevent those shots on net.
That's what GTHL Red has been doing a great job of thus far today, is keeping all the Blue players to the outside, not allowing any high-quality scoring chances, except for one. But other than that, they've been phenomenal in the defensive end.
Once again, no surprise seeing these two teams here in the gold medal matchup. GTHL usually having at least one team in the finals for these. They have such a great pool of players to pull from around the GTA. It's no surprise the talent level.
Blue team, the champion from the 2018 version of the OHL Gold Cup. Different players, but pride still. Puck to the neutral zone, offside. They've got to wait for it. Blue dumps it in. That's number 2, Aiden Shepard. Picked up behind the net. It's Clark. Over to Chandler Romeo. Pass too far. Clark waiting for them to get onside. Clark, good move. Another good move. Taken down, still no call. Clark keeps it in at the point. Brant Clark, the number 4 overall pick from Barrie, showing a tremendous offensive upside in this game.
No surprise that Barrie picked up that two-way defenseman. He's all over the ice, but he's able to get back into position at the blink of an eye.
Some rough stuff right in front of the red bench. But it's Blue back on the attack. This is Braden Kressler. He has his shot stopped. He heads off for a change. Back come red. It's number 16, Wyatt Johnson. Johnson pass over. Hard shot. Tipped wide by Wu. Pinelli with it back in his zone. Blue trying to start the breakout. Back to center ice. This is Eric Bonsteel who just throws it in on Wu. Wu gloves it down but keeps it alive. Rimmed around the boards to Justin Ertl. Center ice, this is Pinelli. Trying to get his teammate, but it's picked off by Jack Beck. Kept in, this is Ertl. Ertl fans on the shot, and it's left. Pinelli on the recovery, kept in. Tip just almost fooled Rosenzweig down.
Got to give a shout out to all the officials involved in this tournament. You know, 135 referees from all of the different divisions coming out to be part of this tournament. And this is just as big for them as it is for the players.
It's their all-star game as well, right?
Absolutely. These referees have the opportunity to be moved up into the OHL and eventually the NHL as well. People always wonder, how do I become a ref in the NHL? Well, you got to start in the minors and work your way up just like the players.
Shot squeaks out, it's loose. Rosenzweig lays out. Red out on the attack. This is Shane Wright, number 11 with the puck. 3-on-2. Pass across to Mystery. Mystery's shot is blocked. Now it's Blue who turn it up ice. It's their own number 11. Smith, the goal scorer, gets it in front. Puck across and another goal for Blue. Tucker Robertson tucks it in.
What a beautiful setup play. Red getting it out of their zone, losing control in the Blue zone. Blue coming back in. Just 3 quick passes and right into the net as they come across the Blue there, right in front. Man open for the trailer and bang, right into the net.
3-2 game now for GTHL Red. Just like we were saying, the 3-1 lead, toughest lead in hockey. Momentum starting to shift towards the Blue side. .7-11 left in the second period of the OHL Gold Cup final. Puck dumped in by Jacob Frasca. Forechecking, Ryan Gillespie. Gillespie with it on the half wall. Drops it off to Dan. Dan trying to find Gillespie, but he's picked off by Brandt. Dan keeps it in, only for a moment. A second time, Dan keeps it in. Red now out to center ice. Stays onside. Puck just out of the reach of Ryan Forberg. Clark from the point throws it into the corner. It's Red on the forecheck. Chipped and up off the boards. It's Gillespie on the chase. Clark, pair of blue forecheckers on him. Delayed offside. Clark's going to chip it in, head off for a change. Fresh legs now on the ice for Red. Is Frasca on the breakout. Dumped in by Don now. Negro with it behind his net. Trying for the stretch pass to find Wyatt Johnston. Now on the short side, shot up and over the net. Good chance there in sight for Liam Arnsby, but Justin Wu up to the task.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, the momentum is definitely shifting in this period. Blue has taken the upper hand. 2 quick goals, putting Red on their heels. Let's see if they can get their footing back in this game, or if they can fall apart.
No question about Blue's ability to put the puck in the net. Earlier this week, they beat Team HNO 10-1. So if any team's going to be able to continue putting the puck in the net, it's these two. Zelkin throws it behind the net. Wraparound stop there by Rosenzweig. Kept in. Here's Zelkin again. Zelkin second chance stop by the goaltender. Knocked down in the corner. Kept in by Blue. Hoffman taken down on the near boards. Trying to spot Alex Christopoulos, the first goal scorer in the game. Hand pass blown down.
We talked earlier about the chemistry that these players all have, playing together all season long, playing against each other, being able to read the plays. Just a few minutes ago in the red zone there, Blue having some wicked stick-to-stick passes, almost no eye contact between the players. They just knew where one another were going to be.
I think it says a lot about their hockey intelligence as well. Like, a lot of these players are playing with their teammates, but in a tournament like this, the coaches generally like to shift away from pairing teammates together and give players a chance to play with different people, and it's just showing the hockey intelligence of being able to pick it up and within 4 games in a practice, able to put out a product like this. Puck chipped in by Wyatt Johnston. Red on the forecheck. Johnston picks it up. He gets it to Mystery at the point. Mystery trying to wait out his defender. Throws it into the left corner. That's Boudreau behind the net. Puck comes in front. Wu, big save. Puck still loose. Another big save by Wu. All these saves coming from Justin Wu. Could be a very different game if he wasn't in the pipes.
Absolutely. He is standing strong out there, making amazing saves. He's reading the play as they come in. There's barely any opportunity for Red to get a shot on him that he cannot see. His defensemen and his forwards doing their job, taking the puck away and taking away those opportunities from Red. Blue taking advantage of this second period.
It's crucial. Without those big saves, this would be a completely different ball game, and I don't think we'd be talking about the momentum being on the side of GTHL Blue. Romeo keeps it in on the point. Long shot smothered by Wu.
Another easy save for him there, being full eyes on the pass and the shot coming in on him. When he's got the goaltender's got that vision, they're going to catch it 99 times out of 100.
I think it's nice to make an easy save every once in a while after what he's been facing.
Absolutely. This guy knows what he's in for. He knows what he's been facing all season, but he can still put the money where his mouth is.
Clark can't keep it in. Here's Blue on the attack. Taken down, arm is up. Little late hit, some rough stuff on the far side.
These two teams not happy with the plays here. A delayed hit coming from GTHL Blue onto number 15 Red. That is Justin O'Donnell, causing a little bit of a scrum in front of the Blue net. We have a referee down on the ice dealing with the Blue player. But these two teams not happy with one another this close in the game.
That was a late hit on the far boards. Delayed penalty. Is Pasquale Zito taking Justin O'Donnell hard into the boards.
Be interesting to see what comes out of this one. There hasn't been very many big calls from the officials in this game. They've been letting them play, which is great for a gold medal game. Shows that talent, shows that they're not going to, take the little things. But with something like this, you'd expect a few calls to either side.
I would expect O'Donnell and Zito are going to sit down for a little bit, take a quick break. Brant Clark in the box right now, waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like Zito's going to sit for a toonie there for that late hit and involved in that scrum. But Red still ending up on the board with the extra penalty.
Looks like GTHL Blues going to get the power play. Chance to tie the game. 4:08 left in the second period. 3-2 for the GTHL Red squad. It's the top line for Blue starting this. Pinelli in for the draw. Arcuri on the right side and then Othman on the left. Curry. Good point. This is Pinelli. Pinelli down to Othman. Othman trying to look. Cycles with Pinelli. Shepard with it at the point. Othman wants it back. Point shot, scores! That's Aiden Shepard, number 2 on the far side. This one is tied.
Beautiful short-handed goal, cuts it down, 0 deficit between the two teams. 3-3 hockey, 15 seconds into that penalty.
Replay shows Othman wanting to pass back. I think it's a good thing that Shepard elected to take the shot on that one, beating Rosenzweig from the point.
Well, we have someone with a blown tire there at the center ice. Number 9, Blue, taking a tumble.
That is Francesco Arcuri.
Yeah, looks like 19 Red, Edward Moskowitz, putting a little stick between the blades and saying, boys, this is how we're going to go. This game's not over. It's just getting warmed up.
Referee sending them both off, not having any of it after what we just saw.
Good on the officials for putting their foot down with that. No more of this garbage stuff after the whistle, between the plays. Let's go back to the game of hockey. Forget about you guys being rough and tumble in each other's faces. Let's play a good game of hockey.
Offsetting Miners there. We're going to stay 5-on-5. Othman having a chat before the puck drops. Draw one by Red. Puck dumped in by Alex Christopoulos. Already with 1 goal here today. Christopoulos gets it to the point. This is his brother, Paul Christopoulos. To the center. Christopoulos shot tipped wide. Arnsby in on the forecheck. Blue with it behind their net. Looking towards center is past his man. It's going to go right down to Rosenzweig to negate an icing. Trying to start the offensive attack he does. It's Arnsby down the left side. Rolling with Christopoulos. Shot goes just wide of Wu. That hit a leg in front and steered wide. Kept in on the half wall. Arnsby with it behind the net. Trying to center. It's turned over. Othman can't clear the zone. It's kept in. Christopoulos long shot off the end boards now. Shepard, the last goal scorer, to center ice. This is Pinelli trying to pass over, but it's picked off by Arnsby. He's got a guy pushing up on the left-hand side. That's Beaudreau. Remember, Beaudreau keeps it in on the half wall. Trying to pass it across, but it's right to the Blue defender, Ethan Del Mastro. 2:31 left in the second period. Contact there in the neutral zone. Blue head off for a change. Not the right time. Red coming in on the attack. It's tipped wide. That's Clark with it in the corner. Trying to get it around. Puck comes in front. Clark left alone from his knees, and he scores.
What a dangle.
Woo slides way too far out of his net. Brant Clark, who's been pressing all game, puts GTHL Red on top 4-3 with just 2:10 left in the second period.
I'm pretty sure Wu wants that one
Clark's
back.
getting a penalty now. Clark skated right by the blue bench and said some stuff. He's headed right off for a penalty.
Wow, this game is one for the makers, or one for the records, I should say.
Refs certainly cracking down. This is what happens when you have a lot of teams that play each other during the regular season. Not only that, a lot of great teams coming from the GTHL this year. We all know about how the terrific season from the Don Mills Flyers. A lot of people forget the rest of the teams in that league as well. Also terrific seasons, just overshadowed by the Don Mills Flyers.
Absolutely. It's like director of the GTHL, Peter Cordes, said during the first intermission, Don Mills had a great first season this year, but the Toronto teams, the Etobicoke, all those teams had a fantastic year. Like you said, just overshadowed.
Clark given a 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. Under 2 to play here in the second period. GTHL back on top after giving up 3 straight goals. Dumped in, Wu plays it off for his defender. Breaking into the neutral zone. This is Kressler, pad stop there by Rosenzweig. Ryan Gillespie gets it. Puck at the point. That's Cato. Passing it off to Kressler. Kressler's long shot tipped. Covered up and gets a whistle. Another little push after.
The defensemen on both these teams doing a great job protecting their goalies. If there's just even a slight chance at a poke at the puck when it's covered, the defense are all over the wingers from the opposite team, making sure that they know, hey, this is our zone. None of that is allowed. We're going to put you down every time you try.
It's Gillespie on the draw for GTHL Blue. Arnsby for Red. It's won by Red, but quickly taken away by Blue. Shepard at the point. Gets it over to Dan. Shepard now with it. Shepard wanting it back. Pass just off the mark. Long shot. Right in front. Second opportunity. Big save by Rosenzweig while he was down. It's cleared all the way out of the zone. 35 seconds left in the man advantage. 42 seconds left in the period. Here comes Dan on the near wards. Dan gets it across. Shot hits his stick and is off the glass. Tried to clear, but it's kept in. Shepard gets it across to Anania. Anania, long blast wide. Comes out the other side, but it's Red on it. It's iced now. That's 12. Jesse Fishman of Red. Penalty killed. Extra attackers out of the box. Less than 10 seconds to play in the period. One last chance for Blue. Shepard trying to get something as the horn sounds. It's the end of the second period. It's a 4-3 game for GTHL Red. Rosenzweig, big save there in the final minute. We could have been heading to the third period tied.
Absolutely. These two teams are phenomenal against one another. The animosity is high, not to mention the tensions between the two because they got all these VIPs in the crowd, if you will. These two teams have played against each other all season long and with each other all season long. This is the one for all the marbles. This is the bragging rights. No wonder we have such an intense game.
1 period left. It's 4-3 GTHL Red after 2 periods here at the OHL Gold Cup final. We'll return in just a moment for more coverage only on Rogers TV.
And we are back. It is a 4-3 lead for Team GTHL Red. I'm being joined by GTHL Blues, Andre Anania, and quite the competitive period there. You guys fell down early, but you guys came back. Just talk about the period itself and just how everything kind of went for you guys.
So we got off to a rough start in the period. We had to kill a penalty, and then we got right into what we were doing in the change room. We were ready to go right from the start of the second period, and we just wanted to keep going. We already, against OHL White, I believe it was the first game, we were down 3-0 as well, and then we were down 4-3. and then we ended up winning it in a shootout, so we're going to try and do that as well.
Now, falling behind early, what was the message in that first intermission from the coach?
Oh, he just said he wasn't worried at all, so when he's not worried, we're not worried. So
that's good to hear. Now, of course, like I said, you got the comeback. You're down 4-3 after the second period of play. Just what do you guys have to do to finish this off and get another comeback in you and win this game?
we're out chancing them, it feels like. So we just got to bear down on our chances, and that's pretty simple, right? And we got to keep hitting, and then we should be fine out there.
Speaking of the physical play, it really picked up at the latter stages of that period. Of course, you're playing against guys that you've played against all season long. Of course, also playing against guys that you've played with all season long as teammates. I guess, what's that dynamic like for you?
We know how to get under each other's skin pretty well, so when that happens, it's just everyone goes crazy, right? And we just got to stay out of the box, calm down a bit, and just go do what we do best.
All right, best of luck in the third.
Thank you.
That was Andre Anania of Team GTHL Blue, down by 1 after 2 periods of play. We'll be right back. The third period coming up shortly here at the Activa Sportsplex here in Kitchener of the OHL Gold Cup. Back here at the Activa Sportsplex in Kitchener, a 4-3 GTHL Blue lead over GTHL Red. Joining me now, a member of Alliance Hockey, but also part of the steering committee for the OHL Gold Cup, Tony Martindale. Tony, how's it going?
No, very good, thank you.
How are you enjoying the weekend?
It's been great. It's a highlight of our season is to come here and watch these young men play. We're watching tomorrow's stars in the OHL and hopefully in the future in the NHL.
Now, what was the work like, I guess, putting a lot of this stuff together? Because I'd imagine it's not easy.
Well, it's our 7th year, and it's really a labor of love between the OHF and Alliance Hockey to partner and put on this event. Again, it's a real treat for us to be able to watch these kids, and we try to make it as much like the Hockey Canada experience as possible with the under-17 program. So we feed them, we house them, we transport them, and they're all great kids.
Now, maybe let's just talk about that relationship with Hockey Canada in terms of having this whole thing together and just having all these eyes on, like you mentioned, the stars of tomorrow.
Right. So the Hockey Canada has really stepped up. We had nutrition seminars. They met with all the players on Wednesday night, and then there's mental training. So they're just not here for hockey. There's off-ice seminars. And they're watching the kids all the time. They've got to pick between 53 and 60 kids out of this event to go to Calgary in July. So, it's a big job to evaluate not only players here, but across Canada.
There's a lot of players on this ice that some people might know. Of course, Shane Wright, the latest of the exceptional status players. Kitchener Rangers fans will know Francisco Pinelli as a first-rounder this year. A lot of names, really, that, like you mentioned, there's the stars of tomorrow, but there's some names that are already well-known already.
Yeah, they are, and this event, the OHL Cup, there's the scouts are out watching kids all the time, and now with social media too, you find out about kids and some of the scoring and stuff like that. You see highlights all the time, so it's almost like a small version of the OHL with minor midget hockey now.
Awesome. Enjoy the third period.
Yeah, sure will. Thank you.
And thank you for being the first one. That's about my height for an interview.
That's great.
Tony Martindale with the steering committee for the OHL Gold Cup. The third period coming up next here on Rogers TV.
Back here to the Activa Sportsplex in Kitchener, Ontario. Big shout out to Mike Perry. 2 great intermission interviews right now. Now, Mike, let's talk about the intensity in this game. We knew coming in these guys are competitors. They want to win. We knew the intensity levels were going to be up, but I think they're higher than we might have expected.
Exactly. I expected coming into this, we were going to see the top 2 teams going for the gold medal game, but with the crowd full of scouts from the OHL, the NHL, family, friends, and supporters from all around, you'd think the guys would be a little bit more cautious with the maneuvers they've been pulling, but some of the plays after and between the whistles, well, that's got me double guessing this game.
That's the tough part, and then the skill, obviously, on show. There was a total of 5 goals in that second period, late one by Brant Clark, including a pair of highlight reel goals with 2 players from GTL Red scoring while on their knees. It's not easy to do that.
Not at all. You know, it's hard enough to stay on your feet on those 8-inch blades of steel, but you know, when you're down on your knees, it's a whole different ballgame.
Brant Clark with the late goal at 14:50 of the second period. It's a 4-3 GTHL lead. We're going to take one quick break, and then we'll be back for the call of what should be an intense third period here on Rogers TV. Both teams back here on the ice at the Activa Sportsplex, just moments away from puck drop in the third period. GTHL Red with a 4-3 lead. It's been an impressive showing so far for a lot of players. One player in particular I want to touch on, and we've been talking about him all game, is number 11 in red, Shane Wright. Just the 5th player to be given exceptional player status by the OHL, joining the likes of John Tavares, Connor McDavid. Have you heard of him? Hasn't found the score sheet yet today, but he's been fantastic here for GTHL Red.
He's about due, if you ask me. He's been all over the puck, had a lot of great chances. I'm just surprised he isn't on the score sheet.
I think it's a matter of time. It's the whole, you can't contain, you can't shut him down. You've just got to contain him for long enough. We're underway here in the third period. 17 minutes on the clock. GTHL Blue pushing. Start this third period down 1. That's turnover right in front. Arnsby smothered by Wu. Near mistake there for the GTHL Blue early on here in the third.
If they keep making mistakes like that, Red will dominate and will put the punishment to them. Wu standing strong once again, seeing that puck come around behind his net, picking it up in the man in front and smothering it. No problems at all for him.
Arnsby, a first-round draft pick of the North Bay Battalion. Doesn't miss many from that close. Puck kept in, circled on the floorboards. That's Shane Wright. We're just talking about him. Centers picked off there by Owen Simpson. Kept in at the line by Mystery. Trying to cycle. O'Donnell gets it back to Wright, but he's poke-checked by Wu. Mystery again with it at the point. Trying to find a lane. Shot through out to the back of the net. Coming in now, this is Christopoulos with the goal today. Can't get the shot off. Wright taking a couple bumps at the far face-off dot. It's cleared down the ice, and it's going to be an icing.
Red coming out strong for this third period. No surprises there. They've always started the period extremely well, being all over the puck, all over the play, and shutting down Blue early.
It's what you have to do. You can't sit back in a game like this. We saw in the second period they had a lead, and then all of a sudden we were back to a tied game. Coaches don't want to sit back. They want to take the initiative and go out. Hand pass blown down. Referees doing their best to avoid any rough stuff after the whistle, making almost a wall between the teams.
Doing a great job at that, keeping control early in this third period. If this control is kept, well, we won't see as much scrummage as we did in the second.
I think that'll be crucial to this third period as well. Obviously, you get intense and you have high intensity when you're in games like this, but I think it's the team that's going to keep their composure that stays out of the box, because the last thing you want to do is put either of these teams on the power play. Far side picked up by Braden Pressler. Cuts in around the far side. He tries to center it back in front, but he can't get it to his teammate. Johnston trying to clear out to center right as ice is Jack Beck, waiting for some help. Now Johnson tips it in. This is Bonsteel. Bonsteel, quick move, but right into the skates. Kept in at the point is Clark. Clark, long shot, tipped left of the net. Picked up now by Ryan Forberg. It's out to center ice. Defenseman was changing for GTHL Red. This is Clark with it again. Clark walking in. He drops it off. Shot is fanned. Clark has his stick lifted out of his hands. Blue take it back the other way. That's Tucker Robertson. Poke check to Zito on the follow-up. Robertson with it. Gets it to the point. Ethan Del Mastro waiting, looking for a lane. Just throws it into the corner. Contact in the crease. Both players go down. No call. Long shot at the point is blocked. Good block there by Luca Del Bel Belus. He heads off. That one stings. Del Mastro on the regroup. Time to break it out. This is Mailou with speed. Mailou around the outside. Can't get it. Puck shot right into his own defender by the GTHL Red. Red player down in the corner.
Looks like number 12, Jesse Fishman, went down, gripping his knee there, so not sure if he took the puck off the shin or what happened, but he's going to have to sit for a little bit to make sure he's well.
Trainer comes out, meets him. He says he's good. Just stinging a little bit. It's a couple of head pats from his teammates as he heads to the ice, or onto the bench, rather. First couple of minutes of this third period, mostly controlled by the GTHL Red team. Couple of good scoring opportunities. Equipment issue right now looks like for Josh Rosenzweig. He's at the bench getting his skate fixed. Just a little dull. Needs to make sure those edges are sharp so he can push across.
Yep. People don't realize how sharp a goaltender's skates have to be maintaining control in the crease there. You always hear about players getting their skates sharpened between the periods or during intermission, but you never think about the goaltender. Maybe they sharpen them once a week. No, they get them sharpened just as often as the players because you need that sharp edge to be able to push side to side and be able to stop on a dime like they do.
It's the most important piece of equipment for a goaltender. That and a face mask.
Looks like we got a little bit of a conversation going on between 7 Blue, Lyndon Cato, and a couple of the Reds there. Referees getting in between them quick.
Happened a lot in the second period. Saw a lot of penalties doled out. Still nothing so far in the third, but I'm sure you can expect something. Big block there by Paul Christopoulos. Red out the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Pass across. Good stick there by Ryan Gillespie, coming back to deny the 2-on-1. Was Liam Arnsby and Ethan Mystery away on the 2-on-1, but Ryan Gillespie showing some good speed to get back and negate that opportunity.
Both teams coming out very strong in this third period. I'm just as impressed with the way Blue is being defensive as well as the way that Red is attacking. Clearing the zone, getting the man, nothing coming out Woo very much.
Right in the draw for Red, Pinelli for Blue. It's won by GTHL Red. Puck comes to the point. Long shot kicked wide by Woo. Wright picks it up in the corner. He centers. Big shot. Another save by Woo. Back-to-back pad saves by Justin Woo. Blue taking a regroup. Defensemen crossing their own zone. This is Simpson carrying it across the red line. He's going to get a shot on net. Arcuri keeps it alive. Red now with it behind their own net. Puck's out into the neutral zone. Simpson surveys the scene, trying to see what he can do. No icing. Rosenzweig trying to pass it out. It just gets past Othman at the point. Blue in the neutral zone, that's Arcuri. Gets it over to Pinelli. Pinelli shot stopped by Rosenzweig. He denies the Kitchener draft pick from the slot. Red with numbers. Right across pass. Big save by Woo. Red get it back in front. Clark can't control it. He tries to find Shane Wright, who's alone in the slot. Puck out to center ice. This is Othman for Blue. Trying to beat the defender outside. He stops up. Taken down and gets an extra shot after he falls. Blue back on the attack. This is Othman. Avoids the check. Puck in front. Rosenzweig covers up. It's blown down.
Seeing Rosenzweig slide across the crease like that to pick that puck up, he had no idea where it was. I believe his defenseman actually got a hold of it and put it into his pads so that he could cover up for the whistle.
Both goalies, critical saves here early in the third period. 12:07 left. GTHL Red still on top, 4-3. Draw to the left of Rosenzweig. Gonna get a redo on the draw.
Give a quick shout out to the rink attendants for the Activa Sportsplex today. They've been doing a fantastic job keeping the ice refreshed, quick for them, getting the game underway, and doing a fantastic job of resurfacing throughout the entire tournament.
Puck dumped in by Beaudreau. He goes in for the chase, takes his spill. Blue now out on the attack. That's number 15, Danny Zilkin. Zilkin leaves it off for Del Mastro. Big hit in the corner by Mailloux. Clark with it on the far boards. He gets it across to Beck. Beck gets it back in the center of the ice, but it just bounces off his stick. Taken away. Puck sent down the ice. No arms up. Icing waved off. Doesn't have enough. That's Mystery weaving his way through center ice. Mystery, and it's offside. Looks like number 12, Jesse Fishman, was just a hair offside. Otherwise, Ethan Mystery was pretty close for going end to end.
Absolutely. He had the opportunity there. If Fishman hadn't been just a split second faster than him, they might have had a decent shot and opportunity for a goal on Wu.
The defenseman for the GTHL Red team we've seen step up a lot. Ethan Mystery on the last play took it behind his net, nearly went end to end. Bryant Clark has been doing it all game long, creating offense, scoring in that second period. Christopoulos sends it into the zone. This is Cato behind his net. Tries to get it to his defense partner. No worries. Pinelli picks it up on the far end. Pinelli cutting through the timeline. Big reverse hit there, Francesco Pinelli.
Stood tall, took the blunt force of that hit, redirected it back to the defenseman, even gave him a little smirk as he went past.
Penalty coming here to the GTHL Red for a slash. It looks like it's Paul Christopoulos heading off. Or rather, number 3, it's Ethan Mystery heading off for the slash. GTHL Blue heading to the power play with a chance to tie the game.
This could be a turning point for Blue here. Giving that man advantage, we've seen them in the second period come back with some great opportunities. You know, they're riding high right now from that second period.
And they roll out that first line, centered by Francesco Pinelli. Kept at the point by Ethan Del Mastro. It's turned over quickly. Red trying to kill time. That's Bryant Clark. 2 Red caught in the zone. Here comes Del Mastro on the near boards. Del Mastro waits up, waiting for a teammate. Gets it over to Francesco Arcuri. Arcuri takes a bump along the boards. It's sent out and cleared down the ice, right on to goaltender Justin Wu. Logan Mailloux back in his zone. Just going to wait out the Red forechecker, Shane Wright. Up the ice, this is Brendan Othman. Othman being checked by his Don Mills Flyers teammate, Shane Wright. To the point now, puck comes over. This is Del Mastro. Over, one-timer. Takes a deflection, can't find the net. What a glove save to keep it in at the point by Logan Mailloux. Puck hits his stick, it's up into the netting.
I'm willing to bet Mailloux played shortstop at some point during his life to get that hand up there and grab that. Man, looking like the Blue Jays could use a guy like that this season.
That's gotta hurt. Those gloves don't have a lot of padding in the center of the palm.
Didn't even look like he took a blink, though. He had it, dropped it, took a good shot, and ended up getting deflected out of play. But still, wonderful play by the defenseman there.
Well, he's a gamer. 53 seconds left in the GTHL Blue power play. Puck centers, blocked there. The shot from Andre Anania. Puck on the far side. Blue trying to outweight it. Over to Anania. Anania shot right into the glove of Rosenzweig.
Rosenzweig once again having a clear view in the shot there. It was almost as if he had a tractor beam set in there and pulled the Millennium Falcon style puck right into his glove.
Pasquale Zito on the draw for GTHL Blue. He gets it back to the point. That's Anania across. One-timer. Kicked save there by Rosenzweig. Shepard now with it. Gets it over to Anania. Big defender throws it in down for the far side. Zito on the pickup. Takes a hard bump. It's kept in. Nearly turned over. Blue still with it. Puck just comes out of the zone now. And Ania holds it as GTHL Blue are regrouping. Aiden Shepard walks through a pair of defenders before turning it over. Near break there for GTHL Red. And Ania down the near boards. Shot off the right shin pad of Brant Clark, and Clark takes a bump behind the play.
Great penalty kill by GTHL Red. It's all evened up now as they head into the blue zone.
Red on the forecheck behind the net. That's number 15, Justin O'Donnell. Puck cleared out to the neutral zone by Blue. Forward, number 12, Jesse Fishman back to pick it up. Over to Christopoulos. Christopoulos tries to make a move, but he gets poked. O'Donnell with the chip into the corner, but it doesn't make it. Puck skied out to the center ice. Christopoulos picks it up, throws it in on the backhand, and heads off for a change. 7:54 left in the third period of the OHL Gold Cup final. It's GTHL Red on top, 4-3. Red with the breakout out of their zone. Stop up by Daniel Negra, the defenseman. Throws it in. The other number 7, Landon Cato. Boudreau with it, driving to the net. He gets pushed aside. Boudreau takes a hard check there from Cato. Boudreau centers, shot up and over the left corner. Red back on the attack. Pad saved by Wu. Johnson, couple guys going down. Extra bump later. Here comes Blue. It's number 12, Jacob Frasca. 1-on-4, and he's picked off. Tie up behind the play. Red on the attack. Trying to cut into the zone. His teammate trying to stay on side. Bodies flying everywhere in the neutral zone. Still no hands up in the air.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a call in the past 45 seconds. Many great opportunities to put one team down from both sides.
9 players hit the ice. No penalty was called. Shot there by Zilkin wide. Kept in at the point. Shot from Del Mastro off his own teammate. Behind the net, this is number 13, Braden Kressler. Kressler still with it, fighting below the goal line. Ertl tries to center. Good poke check there by the Red defender. Puck turned over. Red now going the other way through the neutral zone. Chipped in by Jack Beck, and he heads off for a change. Fresh legs on now for GTHL Red. 6 to play in the third period. Ertl gets it ahead. Puck below the goal line in the Red defensive end. Starting the breakout. Good forecheck there by Ertl. Puck sent in on Wu. Knocks it down for his defender, Owen Simpson. Simpson has a pair of guys streaking, but Alex Christopoulos with a nice glove save. Puck loose, now it's Blue. Backhand by Shepard is dumped in by his defense partner, Andre Anania. Blue coming in front of the net. Big save by Rosenzweig. Anania with it now at the point. Long shot knocked down in front. He's got a man streaking. GTHL Red chance from the far side. Woo, glove stop. Big save by Wu to keep his team down just the one goal. Anania with it now, looking up ice. Othman tries to tip it in, but it's taken away. Now it's knocked in by Red. It's Shane Wright on the attack. Arcuri with it now for Blue. Sends it back behind his own net. Forecheck, that's Justin O'Donnell. Shane Wright. After it, O'Donnell comes away with the puck. He gets it to the point. That's Bonsteel. Bonsteel's long shot, tipped right, hits the skate. Woo! Able to get a glove on it. Long shot from the point, hits a stick and a couple of skates in front, but Wu covers up. to negate the opportunity.
The speed on Wu's glove there to get down and get that puck covered, I think that caught Red by a little bit of surprise. They were looking for that easy rebound potential shot on net for another goal, but Blues defense and Wu in net putting them to the curb.
O'Donnell was right there on the doorstep if it became free. There's Blue on the attack. Big hit on the far boards. Red now on the breakout. Puck knocked down by Zito. Now with Red, shot blocked. Blue pick it back up. Here's Zito with it. Pasquale Zito, long shot, gloved down by Rosenzweig.
These two teams have really settled down here late in the third period. At the beginning of the period, you could see them getting a little bit of that, the plays from the second period, a little bit of snaggly and chatting back and forth. They've really come into their own now and are starting to play their games again.
Both teams bearing down, trying to get this next goal. Under 4 to play in the third period here. Oh, and it goes in. Shot off the draw. That's number 13, Braden Kressler.
Tying it up here in the third. Wow, what a goal.
Nice shot there by Kressler. Here we see the face-off win. Shot, it seems to hit a skate in front and go in.
You could see that Rosenweig wanted that one back. As soon as it went past him, it was as if he had a rearview mirror watching it go in the net behind him.
4-4 hockey game now. 3:52 left in the third period. Gold medal final in the OHL Gold Cup between GTHL Red and GTHL Blue. Tyson Sharp, Mike Heptich here on the call.
GTHL Blue goal scored by number 13, Braden Kressler. Assisted by number 15, Dan.
Icing waved off.
Assisted by number 16, Nolan.
Nail you with it behind his net. Coming back into his own zone is Don to start the attack. Romeo across to Clark. Clark circles back, waiting for an opening. Gets it over to Romeo. Romeo's long shot. Hits nobody. It's going to go for icing. Draw comes back to the GTHL red zone.
Since that goal, Blue has a fire lit under them. A new life breathed into them for the rest of this third period. It's anyone's game at this point.
Blue sending out their top line of Othman, Pinelli, and Arcuri. Think we'll see a lot of them the rest of the way. Arnsby on the draw for Red, Pinelli for Blue. Draw won by Blue. Pinelli tries to center. Othman off his skate. Puck blown down. The net's off. They'll redo it to the right of Rosenweig.
As I was saying in the first period, it's no surprise to see these two teams here in the OHL Gold Cup final. Such great attack and defense from both. A good offense is a good defense, and a good defense is the best offense.
Puck in the corner, Blue on the pickup. Pinelli takes a bump, but he turns it over. Red break it out of their zone. Here's Mystery. Mystery cutting towards the center of the ice. Good poke check there by Arcuri to knock it away. Pinelli, an extra bump in the corner. They center. Here's Arnsby. Shot goes off the head of Othman. Puck now at the point. Paul Christopoulos calling for it. Center, this is Arnsby. Arnsby keeps it alive. Fighting off the check of Pinelli. To the corner now, it's Christopoulos. Can't be kept in at the point by Liam Arnsby. Blue head off for a change. Nice forecheck there. Nearly forces a turnover. Red, though, keep it alive. Coming up, this is Mystery. He's going to dump it in, head off the ice. Wu leaves it off for Negra. Negra behind his own net. Puck to the center ice. Here's GTHL Red back on the attack. Puck, though, swallowed up by Jack Beck. Here's Kressler on the forecheck. Hit there in the neutral zone. Here's Forberg. Forberg shot. Knocked down by Wu. Steered to the corner. Puck to center ice. This is Romeo. Clark on the pickup. Throws it out to the neutral zone. Cato looking for an opening. He gets it up to Ertl. Ertl in on the far side. Throws it. Steered aside by Rosenweg. Turned over. Shot in the bar down! What a shot from the slot. 1:03 left in the third period.
This could be a nail in the coffin. I'm not going to say it's over till the final buzzer, but wow, what a bar down goal for the GTA Blue. Look at that replay. Comes in, turnover from the red team there, right to the slot. Bam! Bar down, in she goes. This could be a nail in the coffin.
5-4 lead now for the GTHL Blue squad on the goal from Pasquale Zito. Zito played for the Mississauga Rebels this year. 1 minute left in the third period. Red needing a response. Zilkin out to the main ice. O'Connell carrying it to the corner. He centers. Shane Wright's there on it. Goalie's out of the net. 6 attackers on for Red. This is Christopoulos going back. Hard forward check by Robertson. Christopoulos loses the puck. Going at it in the corner. Clark takes it away, tries to regroup. This is O'Connell again. He throws it into the far side. And it's icing as it misses the stick of his attacker. Draw is going to come back down to the red zone. 26 seconds left in this third period.
Last 34 seconds have been extremely intense. Blue, like an animal released from their bench. These guys want everything. They're going for the gold. Timeout called now to GTHL Red. So another quick 30 seconds, get their breath back, get back into this game, and try and knot it up and go for overtime.
With the draw back in the red zone, Rosenzweig going to pop back into the net, but I'm sure as soon as they get the puck, he'll be coming right out for that 6th attacker.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. With 24 seconds left, I believe it is on the clock, this red team it's their game to lose. They came out on top. They were winning the whole game through. But as you heard, Blue fighting back, got that determination. Oh, this is a game. This is a game for sure.
Entered the third period trailing, did GTHL Blue. 2 goals. First one from Braden Kressler off the draw. Second one, Pasquale Zito goes bar down. 26 seconds left in the third period of the gold medal game at the OHL Gold Cup. It's Shane Wright on the draw and Ryan Gillespie for Blue. It's won by Blue. Thrown into the corner by Del Mastro. Hard forecheck there by Gillespie, killing time. 19 seconds left. Red pick it up. Wright turns it over and Del Mastro throws it right back into the corner. 10 seconds left. Christopoulos trying to get something. He doesn't have a defender back there. Not enough time for Red as time ticks down. The GTHL Blue squad win the OHL Gold Cup final by a 5-4 score.
Red not taking it on the chin, taking a couple of the Blue offenders down behind their net and having some words, finally letting them free to go celebrate with their teammates.
What a game, exactly what we expected. Offense coming from both sides.
You can feel the disappointment from the Red bench just looking over at them now. They knew this game was theirs going into the third period. They had the lead, and at the last minute, Blue came out on top and became the champions.
This is a terrific game to end the OHL Gold Cup as well. Gold Cup obviously becoming is an annual showcase, offering some of the top talent, top U16 talent rather, that Ontario has to offer. A lot of these players, I'm assuming, are going to get some invites to the National Under-17 Development Camp. 3 teams chosen, 32 players from the OHL Gold Cup in 2018 represented Canada at the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge. I think there's going to be a lot of people from this final today that are going to be doing it as well this upcoming year.
Absolutely. These two teams going head-to-head, showing the best that the Ontario has to offer. some great shout-outs got to go out to the Alliance, to the Northern Hockey Leagues, to OMHA White, OMHA Red, all of the teams that were involved in this tournament. Great showing by all of them. By no means was there a team that outshone another, unless you look at the scoreboards. That's all it comes down to.
And that'll all but do it here for us today at Rogers TV. GTHL Blue walk away champions after a 5-4 victory. Game-winning goal to Pasquale Zito on a bar-down snipe. For all of us here at Rogers TV, I'm Tyson Sharp, Mike Heptich, and for everyone on our crew, thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys next year.